Hi everyone, it's Friday of National Boys and Girls Club Week, Feel Great Friday. We've seen some of your posts using the hashtag BCG Week 2023. You guys did an amazing job bringing BCG Week to life. National Boys and Girls Club Week has been celebrated for 82 years. It recognizes the invaluable service clubs bring to communities. Clubs like the one we're in today provide safe, positive environments. They offer supportive relationships and deliver opportunities for education, career development, and community involvement. And of course, that is the blueprint to great futures. So I want to introduce myself. I'm Catherine Bracho. I'm a morning news anchor at WBAY TV in Northeast Wisconsin. And we are here at the Boys and Girls Club of Menasha. It's the perfect place to celebrate Feel Great Friday, and it's also the perfect setting for today's theme. The Boys and Girls Club of the Fox Valley is doing so much. They have everyday programming, of course, for kids and teens, but they also offer support through their Center for Grieving Children, which provides compassionate care to children, teens, and families grieving the loss of a loved one. Another program here is Home Base, which serves youth and families experiencing challenges related to running away, homelessness, and housing insecurities. Plus, they have youth and family counseling. They also provide support to local students through the STAR initiative, which works to build equitable educational opportunities for Black scholars. They also have a truancy reduction and assessment center, which promotes school attendance, helps instill positive attitudes towards school, and empowers youth to build life skills. We all know that being a kid is tough. You're thinking about grades, peer pressure, balancing extracurriculars, and navigating friendships on top of everything else. So again, today's Feel Great Friday, and we want to focus on your overall wellness. Things like getting enough sleep, eating healthy, balanced meals can contribute to your health and wellness. And when you take care of both your mind and body, you thrive. So we're going to dive into a few areas that help us feel great. And we're going to start with the mind. Mental health, of course, is part of our overall well-being, how we feel about ourselves, manage our emotions, navigate challenges, ask for help, and support others. Mental health concerns for young people have been on the rise for more than a decade, but the pandemic really ramped up those negative trends of anxiety, suicidal ideation, and more. In late 2021, the U.S. Surgeon General declared youth mental health an urgent public health priority. So I want to give you some stats that are pretty sobering. 1 in 4 young people have clinically elevated symptoms of depression. 1 in 5 have increased signs of clinically diagnosable anxiety. And Boys and Girls Club of America is committed to keeping youth mental health top of mind. So I'm happy to say we have some great club kids with us here today. We also have a couple of staff members of the Boys and Girls Club of the Fox Valley. Carlin Andrew is the Senior Director of Counseling and Training, and Joshua McQuillan is here. He's the branch director here at the Boys and Girls Club of Menasha. We're going to have what we hope will be a really valuable conversation about mental health. Okay, so we want to meet these great club kids. Can you guys introduce yourselves? Can you tell us your name, how old you are, and how long you've been part of the Boys and Girls Club?
Hi, my name is Amira. I'm going into the 7th grade, and I've been a part of a club since kindergarten.
My name is Aaliyah. I've been a part of the club since I was 6, and I'm 11 years old.
Hi, my name is Gabby. I'm going into 7th grade, and I've been a part of the club for about 2 years.
My name is Charlotte. I'm 12 years old, going into 7th grade, and I've been part of club for 3 years.
Hi, my name is Maddox. I'm 12 years old, and I've been a part of a club since 3rd grade.
Last year during BCG Week, we sat down with teens and had a similar conversation about mental health. A lot of it focused on the impact of the pandemic. So this year we might feel like the pandemic is far behind us, but we are still feeling the effects of it when it comes to mental health. The CDC says safe and supportive environments are extremely important when it comes to improving teen mental health. So we want to know from these club kids, how has the club been a safe and supportive environment for you, Amira?
The club has been supportive because of the staff, who are great supporters.
The club is a safe environment because the staff are here to listen to what you have to say.
All right, it's so good to hear your thoughts. Thanks, guys. So I was a teen back in the 90s, and it was hard to be a teen then, but I think about all that you guys have going on now. A lot of you are on social media for a lot of the day. You're hearing about political turbulence. You're feeling kind of intense pressure at school. You're managing lots of activities. And for a lot of teens, you have limited access to mental health care. So how do you balance all that and keep your mental health in mind?
I can balance my mental health by talking to my parents and my friends, and they can help me talk about things that will help it.
So what are some things you do to take care of your mental health?
Some things that I do to take care of my mental health is go outside or talk to my family about it.
What do you do to take care of your mental health?
Some things I do to take care of my mental health are do like self-care things or play a sport that I like.
Who are some people you turn to for help, Aaliyah?
People that I turn to for help, I'm going to have to say myself because I know myself better than anyone else does.
My counselor.
My parents.
My family and friends.
My friends.
So we know everyone's network of helpers looks different. There are several people these club kids can talk to for support. For example, Carlin and Joshua here. We want to know about your roles here at the club, Carlin.
I get to support our youth and family counseling work and our Center for Grieving Children, and a lot of things to do with learning, both for our staff and out in the community, raising awareness and education on topics like mental health promotion and resiliency and trauma-informed practices.
Joshua.
Yeah, I get to lead a team of really remarkable people in the youth development space here in Menasha, and we're really working hard to bring our mission and vision to life.
It's an important issue. Statistics show 4 in 10 U.S. high school students experience persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness. Teen girls and LGBTQ youth are struggling the most. So, guys, how should we be thinking about teen mental health in this time? You know, it's not too long after the pandemic, Carlin.
Yes, so one of the big things for us to learn from is that we've so long focused on watching for signs and changes, which is really important thing to be doing. But we now know that paying attention and talking about mental health all of the time and investing in our mental health before there are changes or signs is a really important thing to do. So making it part of the regular daily conversation with young people all of the time as this universal standard.
So it's so great to have your expertise because so often kids and adults, they don't know where to start when it comes to taking care of their mental health. So what would you say to someone who feels they have an issue or just they haven't felt like themselves for a while and they don't know where to start, Carlin?
There's no perfect place to get started. It just matters that you do get started. There are things we can do for ourselves, and we heard that from our young people in the room. The things you can do for self-care that are good for your heart in a movement way, or good for your heart in a feel-good way. The activities that bring you joy or relaxation or connection and belonging. There's also the things that we can do in community with others. And so when we are rallying the trusted adults in our lives, when we are going to caring, positive friends, and mobilizing a community around us, those are some great things that we can be doing. The things for ourselves and the things involving others.
Carlin, that is so great to hear. So Joshua, this club is your heart and soul. How has the club, do you think, helped teens navigate and strengthen their mental health, the club itself?
Yeah, so one of the things that we're really intentional about is putting caring and trusting adults in these kids' lives. The research is really clear that if we can surround our young people with caring and trusting adults, then we can help them build that resiliency over time.
One of our big learnings is that 2/3 of young people report having experienced a traumatic event by age 16. And so this idea of continually being involved in how we're promoting positive mental health in our programs and services all the time really led us to adopt as an organization the mindset of being trauma-informed, where we're really trying to work actively on reducing stress levels, understanding individual activators, really working to prevent them in the ways that we build all of the ways that we operate as an organization in our services with young people and also in our workplace and staff-to-staff interactions and support.
That's so interesting, Carlin. So Joshua, how do you here at the club help teens have a healthier and safer online life?
Yeah, so here we take a twofold approach. The first one is, we want to embrace technology to give our young people opportunities they otherwise wouldn't have, and those exist in the online platform. Additionally, there's an opportunity there for us to help work with and teach young people healthy cell phone use or healthy online use, which I think is really important and critical. The second part of that is we do also want to help kids unplug a bit and to create those innocuous moments where we can develop relationships and we can develop a sense of belonging and sense of community here with our young people.
So Carlin, how can parents support teens and what role does a parent play in their child's mental health?
A very big one. Parents, caregivers, and adults play an extremely important role in promoting positive mental health. And we know that experience is one of our best teachers. And so if young people are connected to the adults in their lives who are investing in their own mental health, prioritizing the strategies that they can use in their life, normalizing conversations about mental health on a regular, ongoing basis, it helps make it feel that much more normal, that much more part of our overall development. And it is not about perfection. It's also about modeling when we're having a hard time and not doing that by ourselves inwardly, but inviting those around us into conversation with that. And so it's okay to say, hey, I'm having a hard time and I noticed this in myself, and so I'm going to choose to take a break right now. It's in those really big modeling ways that we can really normalize it. And the other thing is to think about all of the ways that we partner with people with some expertise or some resources in this space. We do this in school. We lean on teachers to help us read and write. We lean on our coaches to help us get stronger in a sport. And we can lean on a mental health professional to partner in supporting the way that we are thinking and feeling and navigating the challenges of existing in this world.
Such a good way to look at it, Carlin. Thanks for that. So we want to wrap up with our experts, each sharing a tip, if you can, that we can use in our day-to-day lives to manage our mental health. So Joshua, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it's really important that we recognize and then honor our emotions. And what I mean by that is, I think way too often we're in a tough moment and we're not okay, or we're feeling some type of really intense emotion, but we're expected to say, I'm okay. And then in the process of that, we aren't really working through it in a really healthy, positive way. We're essentially just repressing it. So really recognizing and then honoring those emotions. And it's okay to say, I'm not okay in this moment, but I know that I will be if I take the right steps.
Carlin.
Having that list of the people, places, and things you can do that bring you joy, relaxation, connectedness, and belonging. And when thinking about that list of the things that you are doing, to think about both things that energize you and both things that calm you. When we are feeling low motivation, when we're feeling maybe a little lost, going to those strategies like resting isn't going to be very helpful for us. So we want to move toward an energizing strategy like moving our body. Conversely, if we're feeling overwhelmed and like we have such a big to-do list and we don't know how to get started, moving toward a calming activity like deep breathing or using some meditation or mindfulness strategies. So building up that list and really thinking about how we can both be in charge of elevating or calming our body.
Great tips, guys. Thank you so much. And right now we want to mention those important resources teens can use in an emergency. We're going to put them up on the screen for you here. You can use these numbers to get immediate help for yourself or a friend, and remember, it can make a difference. Okay, so we're talking about the phone number of a trusted friend or relative, that's a go-to, the non-emergency number for police where you live, the crisis text line, that's 741-741, and the 988 Suicide and Prevention Lifeline. That's fairly new. You can call or text 988 and get help. We want to say thank you to our awesome group of club kids and our experts, Carlin and Joshua. Such a good conversation today. Please visit bcga.org/mental health and check out the resources and blog posts about mental health. And of course, we hope you follow BCGA on social media. Today's program was sponsored by Boys and Girls Club partner Kohl's. Kohl's recently made a 3-year, $10 million donation to the Boys and Girls Club of America. Just incredible. That donation supports the development and delivery of trauma-informed training to club staff, which gives them the skills to implement trauma-informed practices through formal and informal learning experiences with youth. The Kohl's partnership has fueled the strength of 4,700 Boys and Girls Clubs. It has helped those clubs increase program quality, enable youth voice and advocacy, and nurture the potential of the 4.3 million youth Boys and Girls Clubs of America serves every year.
I'm so excited to be here today at the Boys and Girls Club of America in Atlanta. We're also doing the exact same event in Milwaukee. And we're really celebrating today and celebrating the renewal of our partnership with Boys and Girls Club of America.
We are giving Boys and Girls Clubs $10 million.
The funds are going to be used to give access, safe access to youth across the country. Also, when you think about kind of what the country's been through in the past 3 years, 45% of children across the country have experienced some form of trauma. So we're really going to look to provide safe places for kids, make sure they've got a place to be able to build some great friendships. And also we're looking to make sure that we provide the club staff here with some training and practices to make sure that they can really address some of the trauma these children have experienced. Kohl's, along with the Boys and Girls Club of America, are really committed to ensuring that our 3-year partnership is something that we keep going. The mental well-being and also emotional well-being of children is so critical for us at Kohl's. It's pivotal, it's been a part of our mission. And so again, the partnership with Boys and Girls Clubs of America really seemed to be a natural fit.
1, 2, 3,
At the end of the day, we also realize and recognize children need to be able to let loose. So to support them having fun is something that, again, is top of mind. We've got Dominique Wilkins here today. You should have seen the kids light up when they saw him walk through the room. So it's really a fun experience.
I was so excited when the Boys and the Girls Club of America and Kohl's asked me to be here today. Mental health is a serious crisis in America today, especially with our kids. I am so thankful for Kohl's and their generous donation to the Boys and Girls Club of America. This donation will go a long way for kids, not only here in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but across the United States.
Kohl's has been such a valuable partner over the years, and we're ecstatic to extend this partnership and continue our relationship with Kohl's that we've had over the years. This is really important to Boys and Girls Clubs of America to meet the ever-changing and evolving social and emotional needs that kids have. So we're ecstatic to see this come to fruition.
Feeling great also means giving your body the healthy fuel it needs. Junk food can be tempting for most kids, but fruits, vegetables, protein, and fiber are all part of what young bodies need to keep running smoothly. One of the nation's leading children's health nonprofits, the Alliance for a Healthier Generation, is working with Kohl's as part of Kohl's Healthy at Home program. It's a national family health and wellness initiative that seeks to empower families to prioritize a healthy lifestyle in their home and wherever their kids live, learn, and play. So let's go wash our hands and hop into the cafe to make a healthy snack together.
Hi everyone, I am Daniel Hatcher with the Alliance for a Healthier Generation. And today we are celebrating Feel Great Friday. And I'm here with 2 new friends, Amira and Keandre. And we're at the Boys and Girls Clubs. Y'all ready to make our very special recipe?
Yes.
Do you want to guess what it is?
Pizza.
Pizza? Do y'all like pizza? Do y'all like pizza?
Yes.
Raise your hand if you like pizza. So before we make our pizza, we have a very special game to play. Do you want to know what our game is?
Yeah.
It's called Animal Copycats from Healthier Generation, where I work and our friends at Del Monte Foods. All we need to do is pick our favorite animal, and then we're going to copycat the movement of that animal. What do you think our first animal should be? What do you think?
Cat that's like scratching.
A cat that's scratching?
Yeah,
okay.
Not sitting down.
Show us what cat scratching looks like.
Maybe like wow.
Wow. All right, Amira, pick our next animal that we're gonna copycat.
A zebra?
A zebra?
Being a superhero.
Oh, with its arm out?
Yeah.
All right, y'all ready? We're superheroes today. I love it. All right, you can learn how to play animal copycats and even get a printable worksheet all you have to do is visit healthiergeneration.org. Let's say that together. healthiergeneration.org. So now that we've gotten stretched and warmed up, we're gonna make our snackable pizza toast.
Yay!
So we're gonna start with our first ingredient, and this is when you get to make your first choice. I've got naan bread, English muffins, and whole wheat pita. Okay? We got one English muffin and one pita bread. And so now you have your second choice of today. Do you want pizza sauce or do you want hummus?
Pizza sauce.
Pizza sauce for both of you. All right. That is absolutely, there is no right or wrong way to do this recipe.
Yeah.
As long as you're having fun. And since it's Feel Great Friday, we're gonna do something extra special today. So we're gonna do a taste test. Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah.
So I have mozzarella cheese, and I wanna know, do you like it, do you love it, or maybe you'll try it tomorrow? So hold up the sign, do you like it, love it, or maybe tomorrow?
We got the same.
Both of them love it. Let's try these red tomatoes. No? Maybe tomorrow? All right, let's try corn and black olives.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow? That's okay. Do you like it, love it, or maybe tomorrow? Definitely a maybe tomorrow. That is totally okay. All right, what about pineapple?
I already know it. Yeah, I love it.
You love pineapple? All right. What do you think, Amira? Do you like it, love it, maybe tomorrow? Love it. Awesome. Now, let's build our emoji pizza. Are you ready?
Yeah.
And it can look like any animal you want it to be. Use any of these toppings and make your pizza. Go! That I'm making.
Yeah,
Are you ready?
that sounds like a fun game. I'm gonna put some corn on. I'm guessing
My
that'll be
favorite
okay.
part about working in the kitchen is to turn anything into a fun game. All right. I'm gonna take some peppers.
And I'm gonna leave one of them just plain cheese.
Just
that's
a plain.
what I like.
Oh, I forgot to spread it.
As long as you're
cheese.
making your snackable pizza toast exactly the way you like it.
All right,
that
I'm all done.
You're done? All right, I'm almost done. Amira, you're done, right?
Yep.
All right, Keandre, you almost done?
Yeah, I just have to make his mouth.
That looks awesome.
Thanks.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Amira, show us your pizza toast. Very nice.
I'm guessing it's a pumpkin.
Is it a pumpkin?
Yep.
It's a pumpkin?
It's a pumpkin with it's actually a jack-o'-lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern.
That was close.
That is an amazing guess.
I think I got it right.
You got it right. That's awesome. Okay, you want to guess mine?
Yeah.
Okay, here's mine.
I'm-
What do you think it is?
what is that dude from
Maybe a crab.
A crab? It's not a crab.
I'm guessing it's
The
a
cheese is a hint.
It's a skeleton.
A skeleton?
A mummy?
Not quite. A mummy. It's a polar bear. Take your best guess on what Keandre made for his snackable pizza toast. Amira, do you want to guess?
Yeah.
What do you think it
I
is?
think it's a dog or a cat.
A dog or a cat? I think it might be a bunny rabbit.
Yeah, it is. Like,
It's a pet?
It's a pet. It's a bunny.
It's a bunny?
Yeah.
I got it right?
Yeah.
I think we should try them. Do you want to try them?
Yeah, I'll try.
All right, let's give it a try.
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
All right, Amira. You love your pizza. Awesome. Well, you made your own animal emoji snackable pizzas today. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Special shout out Boys and Girls Clubs of America and Kohl's for making today possible. I'm so happy we got to celebrate together. Extra shout out to Del Monte Foods for the fun Animal Copycats activity. Eating healthy and moving more is a part of feeling great. And today we actually have an extra special activity outside where we're gonna get to do some dancing. Y'all ready to head outside?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Like Daniel said, let's get moving. All right, guys, we've got a great little dance we're going to teach you. We're going to go over the steps really slow, and then we'll put it together with some music at the end, okay? We'll start with some step touches. So we're going right together, left together, right together, left together. Then our front row is reaching with those arms and wrapping, and our back row is going to wrap. Then we come all the way up and around with big rainbow arms to the left side. Then we have our little shoulders. We're going right, left, right with our shoulders, okay? You're gonna jump out with your feet apart. Arms are going down, 2, 3, 4. Jump it, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I think we're looking really good. Let's put it together with some music. Is everybody ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go.